G'day gamers, Aussie Wargamer here in Moree, Australia, and welcome to my channel. On this episode, we're looking at part 2 of a series about planning and building a new army. Today, we're talking about theming an army. Theming an army can be a great way to make your army stand out and get a bit creative when putting it together. Some people like to theme their armies, some people don't. There's no right or wrong here, guys. It's your hobby. But if you do want to theme your army, here's some ways to go about it. First, you could theme your army around its lore. This could be something you've read in a battle tome or codex, something from some fiction, or something from your imagination that fits into the world. Here's some examples. Me Death Army is Bretonnian themed. Vampires and Bretonnia were linked in a number of ways in the lore of the old world, and I love the idea that a Bretonnian damsel was corrupted into necromancy and joined forces with a Lamian vampire to raise an army of undead Bretonnians. Another great example are Space Marine chapters and Stormcast Eternal Storm hosts. There are a bunch of different options with unique colour schemes and character, and options to come up with your own, like the Five Suns Marines by Winterdyne. The possibilities of letting your creative juices flow are nearly endless here. You can see that this custom Marine chapter is heavily influenced by the Mayan aesthetic, which brings me to my next point, and that's theming an army around cultural and historical influences. There are so many cultural and historical icons that can be used to influence an army's theme. Take these Skaven from Micro Art Studios, for example. They got a really cool feudal Japan look to them and make them a distinct and unique army. I'm working on a Tzeentch army at the moment that's based on ancient Egypt. All the heroes will be based on Egyptian gods, like me Isis-inspired Gaunt Summoner. I've seen some cracking themes based around Romans, Aztecs, ancient Greek, Indigenous Americans, Indigenous Australians, medieval Europe, the Islamic world, the list just goes on. I chose Egypt for my Tzeentch, partly because I like the look, but also because many of the models have been clearly influenced by the aesthetic in their sculpts. And this brings me to my third point, which is theming an army based on the models and character of the army. Sometimes you look at an army range and you can see the thing that influenced the model design. The Grecian vibe on the Daughters of Cain is a great example, as is the piratical look of the Caradron overlords. This amazing Nurgle army by Roberto Cuevas Guerra is a great example of how you can take the character of an army and run with it for your theme. Nurgle is the fun-loving, light-hearted chaos god, and the homage to Mordheim's Carnival of Chaos depicts that character really well. The final way you can theme your army that I'll talk about today is using pop culture and external references to influence your theme. This could be something from a movie or a book, a video game, a fictional world, mythology, or even an artwork. I really like Tom Ruth's Death Army, based on an old black and white film like Dracula. It's a really unique army and it looks fantastic. There are, of course, so many other ways that you can theme an army, from using leftover bits in your bits box to just having an idea pop into your head. But hopefully this video helps to get you thinking about your own themes for your armies. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned if you want to hear more of my voice. Catch us later.